Okay, you can't tell me that I don't read comments because I watched a recommendation from an Indian YouTuber, and this movie was called Kishkindha Kaandam. Am I saying that right? Probably not, but is it worth the recommendation? Let's find out. Chase Lee Hockey here with the Blue Futon reviewing Kishkindha Kaandam. What's about pretty, simple premise? Strange events unfold in a monkey-inhabited village, prompting a newlywed pair and forced officials to embark on a mission to uncover the root cause of a particular disturbance. So, with that, what's the disturbance? The disturbance is a missing gun, a missing kid, a dead wife, and things like that, burning things in the forest, monkeys stealing stuff, and other things. Let's put other things as well, because I don't want to really spoil this movie, because it did come out in 2024. And I don't know if a lot of people have seen this film, but I like this one. This is a very thought-provoking film of a whodunit, or where is it? That's more of a thing, because this really isn't a whodunit, because yes, the story's about a missing child, and they don't really go into the story of like who done it. It's where is it, what is going on with the father, dementia, and things like that. And this is a family drama of what secrets are you willing to hide from other people, other entities, other organizations, yourself, and everything like that. Because the ending I was not expecting whatsoever. Like, I was expecting like something else, but when the ending did come, I was like, wow, that makes sense, because what they're trying to hide and how some characters are acting with other people, it's like it's a web of lies, and you don't know when that web is just going to absolutely collapse. And when it does collapse, how the hell are you going to get out of it? Yes, you might have some 1D, 2Ds like, woof, lucky the draw moments, but at the same time, those lucky the draw moments do not diminish what actually occurred with what you are hiding and what other people are hiding as well. So positives, I think the acting, the look of the film, and things like that. Yes, the monkey-infused forest is a subplot, you'll put it that way, of what is occurring. And I do think there are some funny elements about guns in this movie. As being an American, I own plenty of guns for sure, and I just can't see the government take my guns. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I know other countries think it's cray-cray in the membrane, but what I'm seeing happening in other countries, I'm thinking, are you sure you don't want your guns? Are you sure you don't want your guns? So that's all I'm going to say to that. Yes, it might be a little bit political, but that is a political underline of this movie, of politicians and the government taking your guns away. And if you don't give your guns, they're going to come after you, even though this gun can be missing. So like I said, I like the aesthetic of the movie. I like the forest. I like the monkey subplot. And the monkeys look real. And the elephants in this movie look real. And I think with a lot of Indian films, they do a lot of CGI animal renderings. Here, they didn't do it. And it was kind of a fresh air of like, oh, they actually got like, they went in a forest and they filmed monkeys. They got an elephant. Like, it was like, okay, so not everything has to be CGI when it comes to animals with Indian films. So I really like that. The premise of the movie is smart. It keeps you guessing. It keeps you motivated. Yes, are there some plots that don't really feel like it goes anywhere, or you don't get closure? For example, there's one with the friend of the dad, who the friend is lying all the time, but then at the same time, he's still helping him, and you don't understand why he's lying, or if he's lying, if he's trying to help the father, or things like that, because it's truly a dementia thing. He's ripping things out of notebooks. So I'm just at the same time thinking, what is the point of the line, and what does actually push the movie forward? Also, some of the things like, the burning of the books and things like that, you're just like, okay, so is he starting to get his memory back, but he's realizing what is occurring, that he completely is burning things? However, I don't know if I could believe that, because he did something to something. So I'm going to say he did something to clean something up, right? So when that actually occurs, he must have had some regulations. No, he had some cognitive abilities to figuring out what he was doing, and then maybe he forgot it, but then it's coming back. He forgot it, and it's coming back and becoming worse and worse and worse. So at the same time, you're thinking, is it really getting worse, or is he, what is in his mind? And I think that's supposed to be a fractured element of this movie as well, for us to not really understand what is occurring as well, and or what is in his psyche. Because I think that was the point of the movie, is to be fractured for the audience as well. To maybe their purpose. I mean, with a movie like this, right? You could kind of say the writer purposely had plot holes or purposely left things open, because things are left open for the guy with dementia. He's not remember anything as well, or not having a cognitive remembrance of things. So I think maybe it might be some plot holes. However, you could kind of twist it around and say, hey, the plot holes were on purpose. But, I'm not going to call that lazy, because you could look at it either way. Like I said, acting, look at the film, pretty good. Negative, like I said, I think some subplots just weren't there to really tug me in of like what is actually going on, what's the reason behind the subplots. Also, there could have been a little bit too many messing with the audience with like bones going to the morgue, the monkeys, guns, and the elephant, poster. And, some of it is kind of like, are you sure about that? But it's hard for me to like really hate that part of the film when it's so minimal for what the movie's trying to say of like, what is guilt and how can you actually hide it? You can't. You can't hide anything like this forever. You just can't. So Kishkindha Kaandam will receive a 4 out of 5 with Futon, so it goes at 80%. We'll see the critics' news scores gave this one. Critics, we have one of them with an 80%. Nothing for the popcorn meter. No critic consensus. So we have basically two 80s. Chase out here, the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. One of these Bootontopia. You Boo Tony saying watch for a great day. I can watch this today, tomorrow, week, for a month, a year from now. I love every single freaking one of you. Peace and love. Peace and love. And you know what? What are you gonna do? What would you do to hide things? That web of lies, man.